It's been 10 years now. 10 years since the bleeders crawled out the dark. At first, we called it a curse. Then, we called it a war. Now, we don't speak of it. We just live with it. So the council met last night. The Archangel himself was there. And for the first time in months, he opened his damn mouth. Said the land was bleeding. Everything still means a thing for us. Our troops are worn out. Our face fading. So the Archangel proposed a new program, and the council agreed. Rehabilitate the worst bastards in the realm. Those who stole, raped, betrayed, massacred, burned, gutted, eviscerated, tore apart, crushed, defiled. Desecrated, slit throats, mutilated, hanged, devoured, strangled, beat, pissed on our dead and laughed as they bled out. Those who ruined, soiled, trampled everything we once held pure, everything still human, everything keeping this bloody kingdom standing. But we need power. More power. Our survival's hanging by a thread. And to judge them, he picked someone. His own daughter. Lyra. A mind mage, they say. Could dive into a soul, twist it, break it, if that's what it takes. I hope she pulls it off, because if she doesn't, we're all fucking dead.
What exactly do you mean by extreme problems? Yes, I'll give it everything I've got. Yes, that's what should have been done. But history, it has an annoying way of being bigger than what we perceive. The only judgment that matters is the one I've been tasked to deliver. New job, new ethics, I suppose. I never liked judging. When you're the one holding the scales, sooner or later you end up being weighed. Then keep a cool head and hold on. If it gets us out of this mess, I'm ready. No need for thanks. You might have intel I don't. After all, you faced him in person. That definitely puts things into perspective. Thanks. The comfort of a controlled illusion. Smart and risky.
Such lovely company first thing in the morning. Feels like a party. Finally, just the two of us. Tell me, dear Lyra, do you remember my name? Fortunately, no. But you should be more careful, dear mage. Remembering someone's name, it's like whispering to them that they matter. Simple minds are satisfied with that, an illusion of connection. We truly are fascinating creatures, aren't we? But don't worry, we've only known each other for 5 minutes, and for now, I couldn't care less about you. You know, this is the first time I've stepped out of that damn cell in 30 years. 30 years locked away like an insect in a jar. Fascinating, isn't it? So tell me, what have I done to deserve this honor?
The Archangel still thinks you're useful. I'm here to verify that.
I already knew that. I just wanted to hear if this nonsense was real, or if I'd finally lost what little sanity I have left. What's happening outside? Another rebellion? Must be a tradition by now.
No. Bleeders. Thousands of them. Crawling into every corner of Vardamir. And our neighbors are starting to get a little too bold.
Justice always comes with a touch of boldness. Ironic, don't you think?
You've been locked up here for 30 years.
And yet it's still the same faces pulling the strings, isn't it? Has the lion lost its taste for blood, or maybe the sheep are running out?
You don't want to help us.
Exactly. But if you're here, it means they think there's a chance, even a tiny one. So, I'm curious. What has that blood-stained angel cooked up this time? And you, who are you to carry such a burden?
He is my...
No. He's not your father.
No. He took me in, raised me in a way a father never would have. And he chose me for this, without giving any orders beyond what I've just told you. Everything comes down to you and me.
Really? Let's see. You're popular here, loved, admired, a perfect role model, huh? Ah, how beautiful. And on top of that, you have powers that border on the impossible. Lucky you.
I know you can read people's minds. I allowed it to make you comfortable. The game ends here.
What a shame we didn't meet sooner. Or maybe a blessing. Who knows what I might have done to you?
I'm not one of your victims, Rodriguez.
Victim? Oh, that's not what I meant. But here we are, you and me locked up together. There's a certain irony to it, don't you think?
You talk a lot for a man in chains.
And you say so little for a judge. That silence. Is it caution or something else? So tell me, how do you plan to judge whether I'm fit to become the lapdog of a council I despise? What have you prepared?
Are you familiar with modern therapies?
I just told you I've been locked up here for over 30 years. My mind is rooted in the past.
It's simple. Breathe, relax, and let the magic do its work.
Ah, amusing. We used to run tests like this in Solmeria. It's been a while, but the memories are still fresh. Are you sure you want to try this spell on me? Alcohol, like magic, affects everyone differently. It can be unpredictable.
I'm sure we'd make faster progress this way.
Lyra. Lyra. I love that name. It's melodic, sharp, and with a depth that resonates. You seem strong in mind magic. No, not strong, overpowering. Let me teach you a thing or two. Do you know how I managed to rally millions of people against their own country?
No, tell me. Magic?
Magic? No. It's not the answer to everything. Sometimes a good slap does the trick, but not in this case. I made them believe that my ideas were their own. People love their own ideas more than anyone else's. When you think you've come up with something, you feel intelligent, and when you act on it, you feel powerful.
How did you do it?
Simple. I showed them the facts, nothing more.
Vortimer isn't perfect, but no one starves without reason.
You swallowed all the crap that big white pigeon you call a father fed you, didn't you? Did you know Vortimer performs sacrifices to sustain the region's magic?
Everyone knows. It's necessary for the country.
Of course. But the poor are always the first to be sacrificed. Because they're less useful, right?
Their families are compensated.
Oh yeah, sure. You wake up one morning with a heavy purse and one less loved one. What a deal.
It's not ideal, but it's a choice the families make.
A choice? You mean after they've been driven into poverty and made to believe it's their fault? Then they're given a fake choice. Starve to death or die for their country. Beautiful. And that's just the surface layer. Vortimer is a gilded veil hiding a pile of shit underneath. I didn't do anything but lift the veil, and I let them look. They were disappointed, of course. I asked questions until they arrived at one simple conclusion. I've been fucked over since the day I was born.
I assume your questions weren't exactly neutral.
Nothing is ever neutral. But it was closer to the truth than anything Vortimer has been feeding its people for decades. I'd be curious to see where things stand now, 30 years later.
You had principles, then you shattered them. Massacres, torture, Sacrifice. That's your legacy. And you expect me to believe it was a necessary evil. In the end, you're not so different from those you condemn.
Not a necessary evil, a good. My children did what had to be done because they saw the good that came from it. We took down those who deserved it. It was justice.
The worst part is you truly thought you were doing the right thing. It's often those who seek the greatest good who end up causing the greatest harm. You judged, you struck, but you never looked at what was left in your wake.
Yes, I didn't plan for things to turn out the way they did. Only those who deserved it were supposed to die. That was the second greatest failure of my life. I never expected that bastard pigeon to show up.
The Archangel did nothing more than protect what mattered to him.
Indeed. I'm starting to feel tired. Now it's my turn to ask the questions. Lyra, if you had to judge my actions right now, what would you think? Am I salvageable?
I might almost be tempted. You don't seem as mad as they say.
Madness is so subjective. The line between madness and genius is razor thin.
I don't doubt that.
I suppose I should reward you for your trust.
I don't need a reward, and certainly not from you.
You really are quite adorable when you're lost in a game you don't even know you're playing.
What did you do?
Patience. Everything is always perfect.
His arrogance is unbearable, but there's value in his chaos. He's not insane. He knows exactly what he's doing. I'm not naive. His crimes will never leave my mind. I'll be there, as always. I understand. See you later.
Oh, what do we have here?
Drop the act, Ulrich. You knew I'd be coming. Like almost every day.
Maybe so, but a little excitement in my inn never hurts. Come on, take a seat. Today's special service for exhausted heroines.
How lucky. An inn where hospitality is legendary, and where the innkeeper always has the same ugly mug.
Is a lady trying to win favors from this old man with such lovely compliments?
If we've reached the point where every compliment comes with a price, what's the world coming to?
I'd say it's becoming a sad place.
Or just a realistic one. All right, I admit it. I was hoping to get something out of you.
Ah, hypocrite. You need to start choosing better company, kid.
I was just hoping to feel the satisfaction of a genuine compliment, without expecting anything in return.
Talk to someone about themselves. And they'll listen to you for hours, isn't that right? You almost made me blush.
A historic day.
So, what'll it be, my little viper?
I'll take a sylph tear, you sly devil.
Ah, the famous smooth, slightly sweet liquor. They say soothes the mind and enhances lucid dreams. So I take it your morning was full of deep thoughts?
Oh? Since when did you start reading souls?
I wish. But the problem is, some people take everything off the shelves. My wisdom would survive that. Yes, even that has a limit. Ha ha ha. Alright, more seriously, how did that romantic date with your charming criminal companions go?
Long, unsettling, but fascinating. I'll spare you the details, but now you know everything.
What a story. And what exactly fascinates you so much?
What impresses me is his ability to convince nearly half the population. The Order of Ash may have just been the consequence of Artemir's policies. No matter their benefits, there had to be cracks in the system.
Before him, there were never any problems. But did his cause really justify that many sacrifices?
Before him, no one had ever held that much power. There's a logic to what he does. I don't think he killed for pleasure.
Oh, you want my take on it. Everyone rationalizes their irrational actions. But trust me, Lyra, he enjoyed torturing and executing his enemies.
Did you read secret archives, or have you just spent too much time with drunks?
I'm older than you remember. I was running an inn before you were even born. Well, until it burned down. Hell, maybe I should send dear Ridorus the repair bill.
Do you know anything else about him?
You said he was from Solmuria, right? I've heard rumors about the military training there. What they put the kids through was brutal. And then there were the romantic traditions. Pretty unusual.
What do you mean?
Over there, most couples, well,
Stop beating around the bush.
well, they were thruples.
They were what?
Thruples! 3 people? Are you dense or what?
Ease up on the insults, old crook. Seriously, I want details.
Sorry, that slipped out. Over there, children are often raised by 3 adults. Man or woman, didn't matter. Had a friend from there. She had 2 husbands. Think that must have spiced up things a bit?
After all these years, do you really think my curiosity would let me pass this up? It must take a hell of an emotional investment, and potentially a 3-way civil war. Or on the contrary, maybe the relationship would be even more structured and enjoyable. I guess it depends on the people involved.
I have to admit, I was expecting a more explosive reaction. Imagine the magic in bed. Now, that's the important part. Never stop drinking, please. You'd be way less fun.
Don't worry, you know I won't. I was wondering, any fresh gossip?
As you can imagine, the people are against the Archangel's reform. Protests are brewing in the shadows. And then there's Ritterus. Many people here will never forgive him. He'll have the mark on everyone, directly or indirectly.
I know that better than anyone. He killed my parents.
You're strong, Lyra. I believe in you.
Thanks. I just hope all of this ends quickly. What do you think?
I trust the Archangel, but this time, he scares me. And again, just this morning, a woman came here, crying over her son's death. Killed in a bleeder attack at the border. It's like we're back 30 years ago. Life seems to be worth less and less these days.
Don't say that. We're better prepared this time.
Maybe, but in the end, it doesn't concern me. I do my job, and that's all that matters, right?
For as long as I can remember, you've been perfect at what you do.
Thanks. That means a lot to me. Lyra, there's something else.
What is it?
You were at the prison this morning. A council member was hit by an acid fireball.
How is he?
He's alive, but he won't leave in Hero's house for at least 3 months. Half his body is burned.
Any leads on the attacker?
Yes,
Who is it?
the ash left behind by the spell gathered into the emblem of the Order of Ash.
Let me think.
I'm guessing you have a theory.
For him to cast a spell with such precision. This morning I cast a spell on him. And for some unknown reason, he absorbed my magic. Not only that, but he manipulated the sensors to make his spell look like mine. And to think, I was starting to see a glimmer of hope for him.
Ridris is playing everyone around him. Be careful. Looks like all these talks are about to get even more complicated.
Yeah, I'll be more cautious from now on.
Don't worry, the Archangel is watching over you. Well, not that I'm bored, but it's time for my break. Varn, come take over.
I get it. I've got another prisoner waiting for me anyway.
Don't forget your usual order. It's in the corner of the bar as always. And if you ever need an ear, you know where to find me.
Thanks. Same goes for you. Don't worry. I'm starting to understand, Ridrius. Interesting. I'd like to know. Thanks for the intel. I understand the Archangel's reasoning. What do you mean by that? So I can test their humanity when faced with complete strangers. Is that it? How did he convince civilians to come and expose their personal problems in front of criminals like these? course they are. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
This prison is truly horrible. Look at this place. It's tiny. And the air, almost unbreathable. Clean drinking water? No, apparently that doesn't exist here. No drinking water, seriously. And don't even get me started on the beds. They feel like they're made of steel thorns. And the idiots who work here, always judging, staring, despising you. Not a single moment of peace, not one. If hell existed on Earth, it would be this prison.
The pleasure is mutual, Ilaria.
Same here. It's refreshing to talk to someone who isn't radiating murderous intent at me 24/7. Oh. You know my name. Any chance I could know yours?
Lyra.
Fabulous. Lyra. Now, that is a name with impact. I like it. I'm glad I get to talk to someone like you.
Someone like me?
Human, empathetic, full of spirit. Completely uptight.
Care to elaborate?
Oh, just a feeling. Don't take it the wrong way. Sadly, I can't read minds. Otherwise, I'd never be wrong. So, what do you really want to know, beautiful?
Draymore, a powerful city, a pillar of Vardamir. And yet you were the one who brought it to ruin. Why?
Straight to the point. I like that. Draymore. What a masterpiece, don't you think? I didn't destroy it. I simply showed its nobles just how despicable they were. A whisper, a smile, a few charms. That's all it took for them to tear each other apart.
All of that for revenge?
Call it whatever you want. When you grow up crawling through the slums of Ostwind, crushed beneath the boots of the rich and the poor, both equally indifferent to your fate, justice takes on much more interesting forms.
Thousands dead, and you call that justice?
Oh, trust me, I knew exactly what I was doing. Every famine, every plague, I watched them writhe and beg. The powerful falling lower than the very rats they despised. And you know what? I loved it. I loved seducing them, manipulating them, watching them slaughter each other over Is my face that sexy? You seem fascinated. I'd love to know what's going on inside that head of yours, dear Lyra.
I'm wondering, was all of that really enough for you?
Draymore, that was just the beginning. I could have done so much worse if certain cowards hadn't sold their souls to save their own skin.
The guild betrayed you?
Yes, those bastards abandoned me when it mattered most.
Were they your family?
Do you consider the Archangel your father?
Yes.
Then it was the same for me. The guild was everything. And yet...
Fantastic.
Looks like we have company.
I'm going to fix this door first.
I knocked, but it didn't hold up. By the way, I saw your cell on the way in. If this is prison, the inmates here are spoiled. I've seen royal chambers in worse shape.
Oh, thank you for your inspection. So glad my dungeon meets your standards.
You're the civilian, aren't you? That explains a lot.
Oni, nice to meet you. Sorry about the door.
So, this is the plan. Send in a smiling brute to intimidate me. Subtle strategy.
I prefer force of nature.
Oni, you're a key part of this operation.
Me?
Because of you, my judgment will be sharper, more just. The judgment that will decide the fate of criminals, and maybe the fate of this kingdom.
Yes, of course. I'll tell you everything, down to the smallest details.
Right. You're supposed to tell me about your problems?
Right, my problems. So, this is kind of embarrassing. I have trouble with women.
Truly a fascinating topic.
Hey, you told me to talk about something that bothers me. And this is a real problem.
Love life advice. In this place? After all, why not? Even the mind needs a little chaos now and then.
It's not that easy. My mother sure didn't teach me this kind of thing. I've got superhuman strength. I break everything without meaning to, and I scare women off. How do you even deal with that?
You want dating tips now? How to flirt without breaking down the door?
Oh, good one. I should write that down. No, but seriously. Imagine you're on a rendezvous, and you snap the chair just by sitting down. Not exactly romantic.
And what's your plan? Flowers or a coffin, given your delicate touch?
Better to offer flowers than be stabbed by the ones you love.
What did you say?
Sorry. It's automatic. Sorry again. Sometimes my thoughts overwhelm me. I have no choice but to speak. I can't even imagine the pain you've been through. It's the same with my mother.
Your mother?
What happened with her?
I disappointed her. So many times. But I know that from now on, I'll never let her down again. I tell her every day, actually.
Maybe your flirting would go better if you mentioned your mother less, Oni.
Yeah, that's true. It scares people off, but it's automatic for me.
I think I understand you. We're not so different, you and I. Two sides of the same coin.
Was that a confession?
No, the Archangel is just a truly twisted being.
In what way? Why?
Oni, you should listen to Lyra's advice. No need to read my mind, just a hunch. We'll find out, eventually.
You all love being mysterious, don't you?
I don't mean to be. My apologies, dear Judge.
Thanks anyway for your advice. Less mother talk, huh?
Honestly, I think even with your handicap, you still have a real shot. Actually, I don't think that's what's been stopping you from meeting people. Am I wrong?
I don't know. Every girl I've ever met ended up leaving.
When exactly did they leave? Right at the start, when you broke the chair.
No, a bit later, a few minutes into conversation. I'm pretty sure I scared them off.
And what were you talking about with them?
I don't remember. It's all blur.
In any case, try showing a little interest in the person. Ask them questions. When you see a shared point of interest, start a conversation from there.
She's right this time. It's like hunting. You set traps, and when one snaps, you pounce. You've got them.
I get it. Yeah, you're right. I got a chance. I've got another opportunity coming up. I'll try everything you've told me. Thanks again. I'm off.
If I weren't chained up, I would have slit his throat on the spot.
Why's that?
He radiates something off. Truly unsettling, but... pure at the same time.
Then he came to the right place. I think he likes you.
Are you saying that to imply I'm unsettling too? Clever.
You think...
Looks like we're going to have some fun, Princess. Try not to miss me too much until tomorrow. I'd hate to think I was the highlight of your day.
lost everything in a single day. My wife, my daughters, every drop of my bloodline. They weren't taken by beasts, no, but by human. By faith, by orders, by that sacred lie they call duty. The Archangel preached salvation through sacrifice. Ridrius wielded that same tool to win his wars. And the word followed, drank on the illusion of purity. They called it power. I call it a plague. Blood doesn't heal. It stains. It whispers. It devours. Every drop spill feeds the void until it births something worse. Yes, the bleeders. Born of that blood magic. Born of the sacrifices they praise as holy. They thought blood would save them. It only remembered. I remembered too. I will bring the veins that feed it. I will smother their prayers. Until the word sacrifice means nothing at all. Let the Archangel gaze from his ivory tower. Let Ridrius crawl in the mud he made. They will see the consequence of their faith. They will see what their miracle has become. The blood gave birth to monsters. And now, those monsters answer the call of the world they came from. My hatred burns brighter than any divine flame. It is not weakness, it is purpose. I am no longer human. I am the reckoning their gods forgot to fear.